channel. My name's Kennedy if you're new here. Today's gonna be a very chill video. I'm just sitting on my bed with my journal, and today I just wanted to do a little video on how I start off the new month each month, since today is December 1st, and what I do to kind of keep track of my goals throughout the month. I feel like it's helpful to write this stuff down just so you have some idea of what you're doing, at least for me. And some people kind of go like the route of it being more of a type of manifestation or like law of attraction and stuff like that. I don't know if I necessarily would go that far with what I do, but I feel like it definitely makes your goals more of a reality when you have them written down, just so you know what they are. Like, I feel like writing them down has so much power in defining what you're doing, if that makes sense. So I'll go over just the template that I use for the beginning of the month and how I lay out my goals, and then also just some general journaling prompts that you can use throughout the month. I have this journal called 52 Lists for Happiness that I think you can get at like Target or Amazon, and if you're interested, but you don't really need it because it just has a bunch of journaling prompts, so I'm gonna go over some of my favorite ones from here if you're interested in getting into journaling in the month of December or in the new year. I've gotten a lot of inspiration throughout the past couple years from a YouTuber, Margot Lee. If you've seen her journaling videos, they're really good, so I would recommend those as well. Maybe I'll link those down below. So let's get into it. So for my journaling, I just use this little brown paper journal that I got from Amazon. It has the bullet journal paper inside of it with the dots, you can see. And then I love Muji pens. This month I'm going to be using green because I just feel like that's a December color. So at the top, I just write December 2020. I just add some squiggles on either side for, you know, dramatic effect. And then that's just my header for the page, and then I divide the page into 3 different categories to kind of outline different sets of goals. So at the top, I'll have this month. So these will be the goals that I want to accomplish during the month of December. In the middle, I'll have this year. So this refers to the goals that I want to accomplish throughout the upcoming year. And then at the bottom, I'll have this lifetime, just to kind of keep track of the goals that I want to accomplish throughout my life, just to kind of have some sort of timeline for what I'm doing, since half the time I have no idea. So that's just the general layout. My handwriting is the worst, I know. I really have no artistic ability whatsoever, so it isn't like a fancy bullet journal or anything like that. I just use it really just to keep track of my goals. So throughout the month, I will go back and look at this, usually just like when I'm falling asleep at night, just to kind of stay on track with how I spend my time. I wouldn't say I'm the most productive person ever. It's just helpful to me to have something to look at throughout the month, just to have some peace of mind and know what I'm doing. Then I'm just gonna fill out my goals for each of these separate sections on the page. And so for these goals, I kind of just mix everything together. I don't have like separate sections for personal goals and professional goals. It's kind of just all together, so I'll just do it in bullet form. So I'll put a bullet, and then I also write my statements starting with I will. So for example, I will write, I will post 3 times per week on YouTube, because throughout December I'm going to be posting 3 times per week for vlogmas season. And then there's just some random ones that I'll also add in, like number 2, I'm going to add in, I will organize my desk and closet, because I really need to do that. And then I'll just keep filling this one in. For this year, I'll say I will work out at least 3 times per week, because that's something I need to get back on track with. I've been doing it better lately, so I want to keep up with that. And then for this year, I'm also going to write down some goals for the GRE, because I'm studying for the GRE for grad school. And then for this lifetime, I'm just going to put in some more general kind of random lifetime goals that I have. Sometimes they're just little things and that's okay. I think it's fine to like have little things that you want as lifetime goals. Like one of mine this month is going to be travel to Switzerland for the holiday season one year, because I just want to do that once, because I've seen the photos of Switzerland in the winter and it's so beautiful. So yeah, there's some little things, and then there's obviously some bigger, more important things that I'll write down as well. So now that we're done with that, I'm just going to go over some of my favorite journaling prompts. So one that I really like from this book, 52 Lists for Happiness, is list the best choices you have made in your life so far. I feel like this can be good for sometimes if you're just feeling down and you feel like you have a lot of regret or anything like that. That's something that can definitely help bring you up. I know that helps me. I don't know if I saw this in this book or if it's from somewhere else, but the other one that I really like is list all the ways that you think someone you love would describe you. And I think that's so beautiful, like honestly. So besides those two journals, I don't really do much journaling on paper. I probably should get into it more than I am right now. But what I do like to do is I'll often just write little notes on my phone. So for example, if I'm just driving and I'm thinking about something that I want to remember, even if it's something completely random, I will always write it down on my phone, because I know that like next week I'll be trying to think about what I was thinking about the previous week and I won't be able to remember it, and I need to write it down. So I'll write it down on my phone. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, because I have so many notes on my phone that are very disorganized, but I feel like just getting everything out of your head and onto paper is so helpful, or onto your phone, onto something that isn't just your head. I also just like to brain dump ideas onto paper occasionally, not necessarily in a journal, but I do have this passion planner. This is what I use just to plan my like general days. I'm not going to go into that in too much detail because I don't know if my system is actually the best for using my passion planner, but it is a good planner if you're interested in getting a new planner. But in here there are also some pages with just like bullet formatting, and I write a bunch of stuff on here as well. So for example, I have a bunch of video ideas for YouTube videos. I have a bunch of notes about how I do my taxes, and then just notes for like more general daily goals that I have to set throughout the week. So for things like doing my laundry, taking out the garbage, the boring things that I have to remember to do weekly. I have all of that stuff kind of written in here. So this is very helpful as well. That's about it. That's how I generally plan out the month, starting at the beginning of the month. I usually do this on either the last day of the previous month or the first day of the new month. And yeah, I hope that this can possibly help someone if you're interested in just kind of having some sort of general layout for your new month. I think it just really helps to achieve your goals if you have them written down, and I have noticed that for sure, especially over the past year. So thanks so much for watching if you made it to the end of the video, and then I will see you in the next video, which will be on Friday of this week because it's vlogmas season and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.